Hi everybody, I'm Joel Ludlow. This is Evolution, Jeet Kune Do, JKD. Hey, I just got back to the gym. I'm still a little bit rosy cheeked from doing Super Stairmaster. As I often do, I just sort of let my brain go off and think about stuff while I'm at the gym. And it's a great place to think about stuff, the gym. So I was going and the body's moving and just sort of reflecting on what I do and martial arts in general. And there's a word thrown out all the time, especially in Jeet Kune Do, because Bruce did it. Application. Dude, put it to rest. When you go to train, you're not doing application. That's not application. When you spar, that's not application. For Jeet Kune Do specifically, if you're jumping in a ring or on a mat or what have you and competing, that's not application. That's still cultivation. And that's what we're really doing. It's cultivation. It's just like what I did at the gym. I was cultivating. I was in there working out and I was developing. Hold on, wait, let's go to the definitions here, which is the process to acquire or to develop a quality or skill. You're going to acquire or develop a quality or skill. You're trying to get those things. You're developing or acquiring. So when you do your training, you are trying to increase something. You're trying to get gains for something, whether it's stamina or strength, maybe it's reactivity, maybe it's awareness, maybe you're going on to sensitivity. You're learning how to use this forearm a bit more. You're learning how to punch and hit harder, hit more efficiently. All those things are cultivation. And that's really, really, really important because so many loudmouths are out there talking about application, application, application. Dude, that is always going to be determined by who's better in the moment. Yes, you do need to apply, so that means your training needs to reflect that. You need to train in a way that's going to prepare you as best as possible when the shit hits the fan. And then you're going to try to use all of this to the best of your ability in that moment. And hopefully that's enough to beat the other person, because the question of whether or not you can win will be determined in the moment. And so, this will beat that, or this will beat that, or which is the best martial art and XYZ. If you're a fighter, you gotta develop what you can, but it might not be enough in the moment. It might not be enough for you to be better than your opponent, whoever your opponent might be. And that's something you have to work on and keep foremost in your mindset. When you're training, you do want to think about, it's a life or death. I'm gonna be fighting and terrible things are gonna happen and they're bigger or stronger or faster or more skilled than I am. And how do you overcome that? And that's a problem to put yourself in for a training mindset. It's the same thing as if you're getting on a treadmill or you're going to do a bench press or a sled push. Whatever it is you're going to do, why are you doing it the way that you're doing it? Why is that process there? Are you working for fast twitch? Are you working for endurance? Are you working for just like a short burst max out of power? What is it you're trying to do? A sprinter versus a mid-range runner versus a long-range runner, not going to be training or developing themselves quite the same way, even though there will be a lot of overlap because they're all running. For us, yes, absolutely, you can do it in sport. Can Jeet Kune Do be applied to sport? Absolutely can. You just got to tone some stuff down and reformat some stuff. But yeah, a punch, so just go punch somebody. If you know a kick, you're going to kick somebody. Grappling, it still works. I grapple. I come from a grappling background, and it applies. But, you're not going to fishhook somebody, gouge their eyes, bite them, elbow, stomp them in the throat, grab hold of their junk and try to rip it off. You're not going to do that in none of the sports that I know about anyway. Hey, look, my cat woke up. Oh no, he just changed positions. Gonna nap a little bit longer. That's how he trains. So you're training and you're working on all these attributes and you're cultivating things, and they should be for your betterment. And that's because it's a martial art. Jeet Kune Do, a lot of other karate, taekwondo, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, whatever you want to come up with, it's a martial art, and it should be cultivating ultimately something positive in yourself. Mentally, physically, spiritually, how are you becoming a better person? How do you have greater fortitude and all of those things? Is it helping you be better in any given moment? It's martial art. So the art of cultivation and the art of expression, application is when it happens, but ultimately it may never happen. A fight may never happen. So what are you developing? What are you cultivating? And how are you doing it? Are you letting those things guide you so that you can be a more proficient person, an individual, yeah, you just got to work on stuff. If it's to punch somebody in the face, it's going to punch someone in the face. But if it's to be a better person, you might do that, put a thing up there of saying, hey, I want to work on punching better. And by doing that, it's going to make me focus on something and my body works on it and I get to be hanging out with really great people. And that whole process, that cultivation process is going to lead me to being a better person. And then that I can take and apply. It's not that I'm going to go to a business meeting and be like, screw you, I disagree, and punch them in the face, because that'll get you in jail. I'm just saying. So cultivation, stop using the word application. Hey, if you like this, subscribe, because I'm going to be putting about a bunch of stuff like this out there. It's just food for thought. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just putting my thoughts out there, and hopefully it percolates some stuff in your brain, and you just look at life and you find a better path for yourself. I've had a lot of people help me, and I just want to share that with you. So there you go. Have a great day.